Yes. This is the last experiment number 7. It's audible, right? Okay, people, it's visible, the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. This is programmed to generate or delay. This is serial port communication. Okay. I'll start directly with the program. This is assembly language program. See here already I've done what is this EQU. EQ is equate program. What is basically we are doing? We are trying to send serial data. Serially we send some data on the screen. It has to display. Where it has to display? It has to display in UART. UART is nothing but universal asynchronous receiver transmitter. Okay. In Kyle, when you execute this program, there it will be there. UART. You have to open UART window. There the message will be displayed. So first we need to store the message. See in the program, I have stored the message here. This is one directive. DB directive already I've explained. CR is clear. LF is line feed, and this is the message. Hello world. This has to display in my screen. Now using serial communication. Fine. Hello world. It has to display. You're able to see now. Hello world. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see here. This setting of timer, SCON, all those things you should know because already I've done in lab theory. Tmod ash 20h, it will set timer 1 mode 2. That tmod structure you already know, no? How to do it. So it will set timer 1 mode 2. We are using this timers only for this to generate a delay. Whenever I send one character in between, I call some delay. So for that I use tmod. Okay, th1 is we are setting the baud rate 9600. The baud rate I set 9600 using th1 is equal to ash -1 -3. Okay, now serial communication I told, whenever you send some data, it has to be with start bit and stop bit. It has to be framed, isn't it? So that is through SCON, serial control register, ash 50. What it will do, this is the packet 8 bit. This is the frame 8 bit plus one stop bit serial communication, which is told in theory part already. It's explained. Fine. So these are the basic settings. I do it, then I start the timer. So what time basically I'm doing in the initial part, listen here. I am starting the timer. I'm selecting the timer in which one I am going to do. I'm selecting the mode. This is auto reload, 8-bit auto reload. I'm setting the speed also. Speed here it is baud rate. So there are different baud rate. Your microcontroller you would have seen it is 9600 baud rate. Okay, so when I give th1 is equal to ash -3, it is 9600 baud rate. This in the theory part also I've explained. Now since it is serial communication, SCON is equal to ash 50. What it will do, it will select this particular this one 8 bit comma 1 stop bit. Fine. So these are the basic things I'm doing. Now here before that, clear equate 0d. Whenever I call CR, it is nothing but 0d. What is this 0d? This will clear the screen. Whenever you open UART screen, it will clear the screen first. Next, LF is equal to 0a. What does it do? It will line feed. In the keyboard also you have, no, whenever you in C you would have already done some programs line feed. Whenever you go for the next line, it has to feed. Yes, you remember, you have done no C programming? Yes, anyone can answer? How do you do in C? How do you do in C? Anyone? Sagar.
I didn't get your question, ma'am.
Whenever you go for next line, what is the command you give it in C?
\n.
Yeah, correct. Okay, whenever you are going to feed something in that cursor, wherever you want to keep the cursor, there you can give it line feed. Okay, this is in assembly. That's all we are doing. Okay, so these are the basic requirements we are doing. Already have stored the data here using DB directive here. Now this I am accessing it serially. Now the program starts here. Here. Move a comma ash 0c. What does it do? Move ash comma 0c. It will clear the screen. I call a call send SR. I'm calling one subroutine. Now what is this send SR? You see here. It is nothing but move sbuff comma a. Now SBUF is serial buffer. See, whenever you are sending a data, listen properly. Whenever you are sending a data, first the data has to be stored in buffer register. What is that buffer register? Since you are storing, you are doing it serially, there is one register called as SBUF, serial buffer register. The data has to be stored here. So whatever the data we had accessed, what is the data A will be, the 0C will be sent to S buffer register. Now JNB T1, it is timer. It will see the overflow whenever it reaches its maximum flow. This already you know. Timer, if you are able to recall timer working, only then you will able to understand this program. When it reaches its maximum value, it will clear timer and return instruction, it goes back to this line. Fine. Next again, move a comma ash lf. What is lf? Lf is nothing but line feed. 0a, again it calls a calls send sr, again it comes here, again it send that data. What we are doing, one by one data, first we are accessing clear screen data, that we are sending it to S buffer register. Again we call delay, again we go for the next data, that is line feed, that we access from accumulator, that we are sending it to S buffer. Again I start timer. Fine. After that, these two lines are executed. Finally I go for this line, move dptr comma ash my data 0. So what is this ash my data? Whenever I go for this particular line, it goes to this, it start accessing the data which I had stored here, my data, this part. Fine. Now it starts working on this my data, data 0. What happens here? It accesses the data bit by bit. It first clears accumulator, it takes the value into accumulator, and then it sends serially. A call send SR, again the data is sent to S buffer. What it is doing, one by one the data is sent to accumulator, that data is sent to serial data. Then again line feed, that data is sent to accumulator, then accumulator sends it to S buffer register. Next H will be sent to accumulator, then that data will be sent to S buffer register. Then E will be sent to accumulator, that data will be sent to S buffer register. Then L will be sent to accumulator, data will be sent to S buffer register. That is how it goes. Are you clear? Little bit, at least you understood? You have to
Yes,
respond.
ma'am.
This is very different program. Did you understand little bit also? Hello? Noreen?
Somewhat, ma'am, not completely.
Not complete, no? Wait, I'll execute this program. With that, I'll again explain. Fine, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You're able to see kill window?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now see here. This is the program. Again, I'll explain. See here. Starting, I'm using this directive 0D and 0A. I'm using equate directive because this wherever I want to use CR and LF, directly I can, wherever I want to use 0D and 0A, clear line and line feed, I can directly use the label CR and LF. These two lines are clear for you? Everyone, please concentrate. These two lines are clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now this, because I may use in my program to display it. Fine. Now next, all the initial things I have to do. Since it is serial communication, I require SCON register. Since the delay I'm calling using timer, I have to start the timer, all those things, the basic settings, whatever, TMOD, TCON, all those things. That part I am doing here. TMOD, TH1, SCON. These three lines. And then I have to start my timer. Whichever timer I had selected here, timer 1, that timer I have to start. These 4 lines clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone clear? This, if you did not understand these 4 lines, please go through module 3, timer part, serial communication, again go through it and you will understand better. I have already explained how this 20 minus 3 and all comes, baud rate and all. You go through it again. Fine, next. Now see here, what this program is, this program displays some message on the screen. In the previous screen, there, if at all some user would have displayed some message, I have to clear that and again I have to display my screen, isn't it? So first what I will do, initially I will clear the previous data, first thing. So initially I'll call this move a comma 0ch. It will clear the screen. That how do I do? Whenever serial communication, whenever I send, how do I do it? First I access the data through accumulator. That accumulated data has to be sent to S buffer register. S buffer register will do all these things. That is the basic thing of this program. Okay. So first thing, move a comma 0ch, that I'm taking in accumulator. A call send SR. Now where is send SR? A call send SR. Yes, here. Yes, yeah. Send SR label. What does it do? Whatever data we had given, that data is now sent to S buffer. S buffer is the register which is responsible for serial communication. Whenever it is serial communication, S buffer comes into picture. Fine. So data whatever is there, that is sent to S buffer register. Now next I start the timer. Whichever timer I had selected, I start the timer. Now whenever it starts, this is 8-bit value. No, whenever it goes to the maximum value, the timer has to set this T1 flag. This you are already aware. It reaches its maximum value. Fine. Whenever it reaches its maximum value, then 8051 has to clear this T1. So manually we do this. We clear this timer T1 and we return. When it returns, it comes back to this value. Where it is, the previous one. Fine, here. Again next. Now I have cleared the screen. Now the cursor has to come to the initial point, isn't it? Now next, line feed I select, LF. A call, send SR. Again, line feed is some data. I am sending it to accumulator. That data has to be sent to S buffer register. So I go here, I store the value in S buffer. Then S buffer will do all the action. It will send serially. The timer is start, it reaches its maximum value and I clear timer 1. So that part you understood? This part you understood? S buffer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, basically, whenever I want to send single data also, it has to be via S buffer register only. And accumulator is the main one. It is only with from accumulator I can send it to S buffer register. So I access the data in accumulator, I send it to S buffer register. I access the data into accumulator, I send it to S buffer register. So clear screen data, I send it to accumulator. And then I send it to S buffer register. Then line feed, I access the data in accumulator, I send it to S buffer register. So two things over. So my screen is clear and the cursor has come to the initial point. Fine. These two lines are clear. Now next job is I have to go for displaying the data. Already in the end of the program, I have stored the data. This is the message. See. This is the message. My data DB. This is the label. My data 0 DB directive. Wherein already this I had explained DB directive. Wherein I have stored this hello world data. This I have to access it in the main program. When I want to access them in the main program, I have to access via this label, my data. So how do I access? Now after this line feed. Now next. Move dptr comma ash my data. It is the immediate data value. When I access this value, it starts sending the data from CR again, then again LF, then H, then E, L, L, O, space, W, O, R, L, D. When it comes to the last point 0, then it understands, the compiler understands that this is the end of the message. Then it comes back to the next line. Understand, this is how it executes. Clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll execute this, you see once. Build target 0 error 0 warning. For this, go to view window. You have in serial window, you have UART1. If you don't get value in UART1, you can go for UART2 also. Fine. Go for at a time if you want, you can do it. I'll go for at a time. Here, one by one it displays hello world. That is serial communication. Understand? This is the message. First, this one was cleared, then line feed, then hello world message was printed. You got it, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.